What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Impossible Game Challenges Daily. Has that worked? And is this all good? That's all good. And big in that. So we're set up there. So, today is supposed to be FTL Friday, but on a Thursday. But I didn't want to play FTL, I wanted to play Minecraft Monday on a Thursday, on a Friday. Hang on, I got to adjust this a little bit. Let me just do that. And do that. And do that. Actually, just close those. Turn that down a little. There, that's good. Because I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so I just wanted to play Minecraft. So off... Well, that was loud. How do I sound, by the way? That's good enough. So, as we discussed last time, I spent a while organizing things off camera. So, I've got here's the new house. I haven't done the floor yet, and see. So there's like wood, cobblestone, bridging blocks is like anything that's solid. Decoration blocks is things that I wouldn't. Hey, what's going on? You were here last time, so I believe. So we talked about, but I went ahead and organized all my stuff off camera. I didn't jump, I promise. So we can actually just start playing the game and not worry about organizing all this stuff. So I also added to the roof of the house this like tasteful border of these stone slabs. And the reason for this is because it looks nice, but also mobs can't spawn on slabs. They have to have a full block to spawn on. So they can't spawn on slabs, and they can't spawn on glass because it doesn't count as a full block. It's like, it's not a solid block. So even though I haven't lit up the roof at all, nothing can spawn up here. So that was the idea. Like I was saying, technically today is supposed to be FTL Friday, but on Thursday. But I thought that I would rather do Minecraft Monday on a Friday, on a Thursday instead, because I'm not going to be here. That's a hole. Tomorrow, so I wanted to do this today instead. So that's what we're doing. How are you doing? Should probably sleep. So the first order of business I want to do is make one or two more trips back and forth to Ghost Town to collect a couple more things. There is, in particular, in the building that we went through to get the wool, there was a bunch of sets of like iron armor, and I definitely wanted to take that. So we're going to start out with a few trips back and forth, and then we're going to actually like progress the game. So that's the plan. I also... Nice. I have not drawn anything for like 2 weeks, and I should, but I haven't done it. You know how that can be. I think it's got a lot to do with the BattleBots thing coming up. I'm real like basically spending every brain power on that. So I also, full disclosure, over here there were 2 chests, and I collected both of them and brought all the stuff in them back. It wasn't interesting at all, but I didn't jump doing that neither. So up here is where we went to get the wool, and I left behind a bunch of stuff. So I'll take all this stuff. Gimme. I'll take this. Did I already get all this stuff out of here? Okay, I did. There is literally no reason to take the crafting tables, but I really want to, so I'm taking them. They're mine now. I'm taking the door. Nice. Okay, got more room for more stuff. So just give me this. There we go. So I'm going to drop all this stuff off. Probably one more... I thought I would be able to get rid of that without damage. One more trip back and forth. I took damage again. And then we'll actually advance the game and not just walk back and forth to this place. Yep, he is definitely following me. So down there with the fire and the glass stairs, that is the last area we need to go. So before we go that way, what I want to do is bridge out further in this direction. So obviously I built the house here at the sort of very entrance of this area, the Shattered Sky, but it goes on quite a ways, as you can see out there in the render distance. So we need to continue going that a ways. Okay, so this chest is for armor, hat, shoes, shirts. Fix that one. What else have I got? Swords, don't have that. Bows and arrows. Okay, so arrows, bows. Oh, so I do have swords. So swords doing there. Yeah, I did all this organizing off screen because it was super not interesting. This one, chests, etc. This is for anything that you can right click on and it does something. So like crafting tables, furnaces, that kind of deal. That's the idea anyway. But I don't have any spare furnaces, so I just have a lot of crafting tables in there. I guess dispensers were doing there too, but I don't have those either. I could get loads of dispensers. The Grand Armada, which is the area with all the boats that you have to bridge through, all of those boats are armed with dispensers that are like full of arrows and shoot at you, but they always miss because they don't shoot very powerfully because this version of the game is from before time began. So I could just go steal all of that, but I don't really need it. Honestly, I don't need most of the stuff I'm getting from here, so I'll just do one more in and out, and then we'll actually continue playing. I just like taking stuff, mostly. I like having it. Let me up. Alright, give me this. I'm gonna take the beds. I don't really need to take the beds, but my head goes, ooh, those are made of wool, that's valuable. It's not, but I'm taking them. I'm gonna take the signs too. Also, definitely don't need these. And there's one more place I want to go. If I could have landed on that, I think I wouldn't have taken any damage there, but that's okay. There is a skeleton. Ow. Got him. I think I've already been in there. Anything useful in any of these? Wooden stuff, cookies, sugar. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to take the leather and the cookies. Those are pretty good. And then I wanted to come back to the art gallery for one very particular reason. Is there anything in here? You go in there. Is that there's wool in the floor, which doesn't usually happen because wool is the thing you're trying to collect. So I would like to have that. But since I can't jump, the way that I'm going to collect the wool is by breaking it and then stuffing wood in the hole. That's the plan. So this doesn't help me beat the map in any way because I already have the white wool, and even if I didn't have the white wool, this would not count as getting the white wool. But it doesn't matter because I want to have it. But really, the reason I want to have it is I spent some of my white wool on making beds and things, so the white wool stack is not as full as all the other colors, and it's kind of annoying me. I haven't explored this house, but I don't think there's actually anything in there. Or if there is, it's nothing like that exciting, you know? It'd just be like a cookie or something. So probably not actually worth bothering. How are we for daylight? Oh, okay, we've actually timed this really well, because we should be able to get back to the house, put all this stuff in the boxes, and then go to sleep, and then wake up and have a full day to do bridging and all sorts of things. So that's the idea. I also should probably make a set of armor, because like I was telling about last time how armor is really weird in this version, but I have loads of leather, so I can make leather armor very easily. This is the leather chest, and you see I've got plenty, so I should probably make some armor. I wonder why he... swords, bows, beds, chests, sword again, sword, bow, arrows. I have one for food somewhere. Here it is. There we go. Give me that. Eat that. Put that back. I have an extra hat I didn't notice. There's one extra pair of shoes than there are everything else. Let's put those on. And then glowstone goes... So decoration blocks is the idea is like anything that I wouldn't want to bridge with for whatever reason. So like bookshelves are like flammable. So we'll throw wool in there for the mow. And then grab... These are the blocks that I would bridge with. So lapis, moss stone, bricks. But mostly it'll just be cobblestone. I probably actually could use some more cobblestone, but that's fine. And then way over here is my upgoers chest, which is everything I can use instead of jumping. So we'll go ahead and grab some of these wooden slabs. And actually, let me bring a bed as well, in case this adventure takes a while. So let me make leather everything but shoes. There we go. So even though I'm wearing leather and iron, I have full armor, if you look in the right here, which is that weird thing I was talking about. It certainly does not work like that anymore. That's a mess over there. Okay, so if I put... Yep, that block was going to fall, so we don't want to do that. But we're good to bridge right here. I don't know how often to put torches. I'm doing every 6 blocks. That might be too often. I mean, not often enough. I don't really know. I just about missed hooking up with this thing, so we can go ahead and sort of swoosh over onto that. There. And this way I can just walk along the structure instead of having to bridge, which is a lot less resource heavy than bridging. So, like down at the bottom there, you see where all the sand and coal is and stuff? That's a super dangerous kind of area to be. This is another thing that these maps like to do, is give you areas with gigantic ore deposits. So you see like there's just loads of coal here. There's just loads of iron along that stripe. So they tend to give you ore deposits that are way bigger than anything you'd find in the, like in a naturally generated landscape. But, you know, correspondingly they're harder to access in some way, right? So, you know, to get to all that iron over there, you have to come all the way out to this area, and then also, you know, that's over void, so it's more dangerous. But also, you know, you get there and then you just like dig iron, and then you're all set with iron. We can go along this, yeah. I'm going to put a little backstop there so I don't just run off to my death. And, oop, I did not mean to put that one down. Wasted that one. That's okay. I can't get it back, can I? Nope, it's gone. I'm gonna put that there. Torch. Trying to mark my path as well, so when I'm coming back, I know I know where I was. I can find the path again. That one lined up well, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and dig out this here. Oh no, I'm not. To instead of making it, you know, one step up, one step down, we just are gonna dig this out. And it's a good time to get more cobblestone too. There we go. Ooh, so if you look right there, now we're starting to see gold at the bottom instead of iron. So that's a good thing to note, because we actually do need gold. One of the things that needs to go on the monument is a block of gold. So we could dig the gold here. We would need an iron pickaxe to do that. I've run out of cobblestone. Let me get just a few more here. There's other places to get gold too. In particular, the room where we got the gray wool, where we got the iron block as well, has gold in it. But you have to deal with all the monsters in that room. So could be more convenient to just come out here and just get it, just dig it. Fill this in there. Perfect. I'm gonna put a torch down. What are we looking at here? Oh, okay. So we're getting close to the end of this area. I should have brought just a little bit more cobblestone, but that ominous looking obsidian pillar over there is the end goal. I'm going to collect more cobblestone right here. I think digging this cobblestone right now is going to be faster than trying to like run all the way back and get more and then run all the way back here again. Especially since we can't actually run, we would walk all the way back and then walk back here. Let's see if that's enough. Torch. Ooh, okay, so we're one block high, so we can put a slab there. Another slab there. Let's put a torch. Alright, so there's all this gravel in the way. Here's a little trick. You can put a torch under some gravel and then make the gravel fall. And then the torch digs up the gravel for you. It's pretty convenient. Oh, I've fallen in a hole. We should get out of the hole. We have gotten out of the hole. And I got my slab back, so that's good. I'm trying to just knock out some of this gravel. You can also, if you're fast, you can do it like that. If you time it just right, you might already know this. If you time it just right, like if the gravel already starts falling and then you place the torch, you know, you're really set. Otherwise you have to dig out 2 of them. There, got that. I need a drink. How's your drawing coming along? Get working on it. Like I said, I haven't done much for a while. I keep meaning to, but I just don't quite get around to it. Okay, we're at the point where it's easier to just shovel the gravel. There we go. Throw another slab in there. Oh man, okay, this is a story. So there was it's not really a story, it's boring as all hell, but you know, it's okay. There was a training thing I had to do at work a while ago, and it is! I also, this might be a hot take, but, oh, by the way, down there, 2 important things to note. 1 is the bricks, and 2 are the diamonds. So, both good things to have. So, we'll be coming back here. But let me see if I can't make a little bridge out to the... Wait. Anyway, so at work I had to do, a while ago, I had to do this, like, training class thing. There's more diamonds down there. And the guy... It was on, like, I want to say Go programming or cloud computing or some shit. I don't remember what it was about. But the guy narrating the videos just loved the phrase, like, in there or out there, and he would just always say it, and like you know, he'd just be like, give an example, like, okay, and then we send the code out there, you know, that kind of thing. Like, he'd just kind of throw it in, and he said it so often that I stopped being able to listen to him because I was just counting how many times he said in there or out there, and I think I got one time to like 5 per slide. It was ridiculous. I don't know why that bothered me so much, but once I noticed that he kept doing it, I could not think about anything else except for how much he was saying it. Yeah. I really like this old gravel texture. Like, it looks super weird, like the pink chunkies, but I don't know. I like it. How's the daylight getting? Okay. So the reason I brought the bed is if it gets dark, we can sleep here and then not have to deal with mobs on the way back. That's the plan. I can quickly throw together a little safe house and be safe in the house. So that's the idea. It was looking like I actually probably should get started on said safe house. Sun's starting to go down, so let's quickly make a little safety house here. I'm thinking right here. Oh, that's sand, so you need to be careful with that. Okay, no, it's fine. You need to be careful with sand because it could not be supported underneath, and then when you dig it, it just falls out from under you and then you die. So that's not great, obviously. That one's okay though. So throw the torch here, break up the entrance, and throw down. This is also why I collected so many beds. Was because it's really useful for things like this. Glad it's going well, by the way. I should have said that several minutes ago, but better late than never. There we go. So I'm going to try to make a bridge all the way to that ominous obsidian tower. Which is, of course, where we need to go. If I don't quite make it, I can bring more bridging blocks and because I need to come back with a new pickaxe anyway. So I can dig the gold and diamonds. Diamond is also... Ooh, I ran out of music. Diamond is also something that needs to go on the monument. So that is worth, yeah, that's also, you know, in addition to it's diamonds, and this is Minecraft, so obviously I want them. It's good because it's required to beat the game. So it's like, you know, it's double good. There's a little courtyard area on the tower, but I'm actually aiming to hit the tower from the side because you don't need to go in the courtyard. You can just climb up the side of it, and that's loads easier. So that's my plan. Like the intended dungeon, I didn't have quite enough, is like you go in through that little bridge there, and you go in the courtyard, and then you climb up the inside the tower. But instead of doing all that, you can just go up the outside, and it's way easier. So that's what we're going to do. We also need to... I should probably make a path to get to some of these diamonds and gold so I can dig them when I come back with a pickaxe. Let's see, there's diamonds at the bottom of this island. You know what, that'll be a lot easier with ladders. I think I need to go and just get a bunch of ladders. Let me expand this. I can bring a door and like make this a proper little safe house with a chest and stuff. There we go, give me that. So that goes there, torch. I'll bring some chest, I'll bring like a chest, put it there. Yeah, we're good. Let me get some more stone, because we already need to bridge to the tower. That's not plenty, but we'll say it is. Need more torches too, actually, now I look at it. I think I have more of this somewhere. There's gold down there, so we can go get that. I know if you do the gravel farming just right, what you can do is put the... Like if you have multiple stacks of gravel in a row, right? You put the torch on the piece of gravel behind the one that you're currently digging. So that when you dig that one, it automatically gives you back the torch. And then all you need, you know? So like, instead of putting the torch on the ground, you put it on the next piece of gravel to dig. And we dig that one, it gives you back that torch, and then you put the torch on the next one, and it just like, it just makes it really fast. I usually can't get the angle quite right for that though. Let's see. So, gravel goes in gravity blocks along with sand. That's for just anything that is affected by gravity, which is useful sometimes. Items is just for whatever. I have 4 diamonds and 1 gold already. I I think I probably got those in Ghost Town somewhere. Let's go ahead and grab some chests and a crafting table. And then a door, because I have a chest just for doors. Some wood. Coal. Ooh, that's just how much I needed. Make some torches. A new pickaxe. That will be in pickaxes. So I'll take these wooden ones for cobblestone, and I'll take this diamond one that I found. I think this was also in Ghost Town, probably. Oh, ladders. We need ladders. So I'll get a stack, and then let's just get a lot. And then more cobblestone. I'm actually running out of cobblestone. I can spend a while just, digging cobblestone, obviously. If I need more. Which we will, because there's more bridging to do. I think I can make it back to that little safe house before it gets dark. And if I can't, I did a decent job lighting the pathway up. So it shouldn't be too bad even if it gets dark. Especially these little bridges, because these guys are not great if you if the mobs start spawning on them, because there's no way to go around them. Because I made it 1 block wide. So it's really important to make sure that the bridges stay lit up. I guess I didn't need to get a chest myself, because the here's the hidey hole. Let me mark that with like a little obelisk. The Tormentor. There we go. So throw a door down, and then we'll do a crafting table here. Put a chest there. Okay, fantastic. Got a terrible little house. Right, so now we need to get down there. What do you think's the best way to do that? So I put a block there. Whoop. Dig that out. I don't trust any of this gravel because it all could just start falling. Well, okay, it can't just start falling, right? It's got to be like block updated. But if it gets block updated, it could like all just start falling. So kind of not in love with this plan so far. Oh, see, like this one. What's its problem? There we go. Oh, see, all the sand's going now. That said, now that this is updated, I can put ladders here and climb down. There. So we've got a way down. Go ahead and dig these. More ladders. Okay, we've made it to the wool box. It's a good start. Just dig out this one. I think Ooh, you know what I can do is if I dig this one, then that drops the sand into the wool box. So then I can put ladders on the sand. There we go. Now we're in. Let's put a torch up here. Let's put a second one. And then since we're down here, we got easy access to those diamonds over there. So let's actually head that way. Grab both of these in the same trip. So I need enough diamonds to make a block of diamonds, but obviously I can get more than that. Okay, there's one. Where is there ground under me? These do have ground under them, so I can dig that. Not much point digging a diamond if it's just gonna fall in the void, so let's get these. Oops, knocked out my torch. And that. And this one. Okay, well that one's gone forever. That's okay. We've got more. Down here. I would also like to pick up some gold on this trip too. And then I'm going to stash all this stuff at the safety house. I have enough diamonds for the block, but I'm grabbing a couple more because it's Minecraft and I want I want the funny diamonds. I did not mean to dig that cobblestone with the pickaxe, but that's not really a big deal. With the diamond pickaxe, I mean, but is it nighttime now? It is nighttime now. Okay, so my plan was to sleep the night in the little safety house. But now that it's nighttime anyway, I think it's actually safer if we stay down here. Because, like, mobs can't spawn down here. There's no room for them. And just dig diamonds all night. And then go back up in the morning. So that's the new plan. Oh, and you know what I can do actually is go in here and then get all the wool, put it back, and then put the diamonds with it so I don't lose them. And then make a little safety barrier here. There. I think if I dig far enough this way, I find gold as well. Because the outside of this island had gold, right? So you would think if I go far enough this way, I'll hit that. Ooh, okay, there's a torch there. For some reason, I like putting the torches on the regular blocks and not the diamond ore blocks, because it's like, ooh, I might mine that diamond ore block, but I'm not going to mine this random block of stone. Alright, I'm going to start doing a little tunnel here. We have plenty of diamonds, so I'm going to test my theory about tunneling out to the edge. See how that goes. Throw a torch down there. There's also, okay, so there's the edge. Now, there could be guys spawned here. This looks to be just diamonds. Is the gold above? There's a spider above us. I see some right there. So maybe we need to go up. This kind of helps with not having enough cobblestone too, especially here where it's not. I'm not digging any diamonds at all. It's just all cobblestone. Dig that out. And then straight one. Yeah, this is not quite according to plan, but it's close enough, and we get lots of diamonds out of the deal, so that's fine. think every other flat surface is good for torches. Ooh. So, right there, where I got drowned by sand. I didn't mean to, but it does give an example. You see that my armor took damage, but I did not take damage. Let's block that up before a mob jumps down it. So that did sort of waste the one invincible hit from the armor, but I didn't take damage, so I consider that a win. How's this look? I don't see any gold here. I do see some over there. You know what, fair? I will say in the sort of natural generation, it's not really that much fun, in my opinion, because you just like strip mine until you find some. So it's just like holding left click a lot until you happen to get there. That's one thing I really like about these. I will sing the praises of some of these maps like up and down, but I really like how the resource deposits are done, where they're just these giant seams of, okay, good, you found the diamonds. You now have as many diamonds as you want to take. You know, you're all set. Is this just one gold? All that work for just the one? No, there's a second one. Oh, now we're talking. Here we go. So some of the later maps in this series that are harder will intentionally give you like, you know, here is a single iron block. Use it wisely, because I'm not going to give you any more iron for like most of, you know, 3 until you reach like intersection 4 or something, right? So you have to be really careful with what you use it for, right? Like sort of resource management kind of thing. But then once you do find, you know, iron, it's like, here is all the iron in the world. You are never going to need iron again. I know some of the maps even will just go ahead, oh, spider. Go ahead and mix like iron blocks in with the iron ore. You know, like there'll be like a layer of iron ore and then like iron blocks on top of it. Just to be like, you know what, here you go. I'm not going to waste your time. Have some iron. Which I think is pretty cool. It just makes the resource, you know, resource finding, you know, is still difficult, but the actual physical resource gathering not as sort of tedious. I think we have plenty of gold now, actually. Yeah, I got way more than I needed, so we're good there. Is this little path safe? Safe enough, let's go. And I'm going to block that off so nothing can crawl in behind me. It is still nighttime, so let's get more diamonds. They really picked the perfect color for diamonds to be, also. It's such a nice color, and it really, like, it stands out, right? Like, you can have the, like, if the best pickaxe in the game was like iron, right, then iron pickaxe wouldn't be like a symbol of like the game, you know? It's like, okay, well, I mean, it's a game, you can make a pickaxe, but you can do it in lots of games. But the diamond and like this particular color and stuff is so like iconic that it can be this. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think they nailed it, is what I'm saying. Alright, so plonk that down, rebuild the staircase, put some torches up. Ooh, so you can tell because the I like this, the bottom of the world and the top share the same skybox, so I can tell from looking down that it's getting morning time. Dig that, dig these 3 more. Let's head back up. So we do need to be careful. Yep, so there's a spider. Spiders and creepers will still be out. And I think I hear a skeleton burning, so we do need to be a little careful. There goes someone. There goes the spider. There could still be creepers. There's a creeper. To the safe house. We made it. So let's go ahead and stash all this stuff. Keep the ladders. Stash the wool. Stash the chest. Stash the... Keep the cobblestone. Will I need sand and gravel? Probably not, but I'm going to bring them anyway just in case. Same for the bricks. Same for the slabs. Okay, we're all set. Oh. So there was that creeper that we avoided. We didn't quite avoid him. But this is very easily reparable. Probably could have stood to be a little more careful there. But that's okay. There. And then fill this back in. Don't fill that one in though. You know what? Actually no, I'm going to take the pickaxe with me. Because I have lots of diamonds, I could just make another one. Okay, so now we're heading to the tower. So another thing that is different about this map and some of the future ones is... Because this one was originally designed as a pure survival map first, and then the wool boxes were sort of stapled onto it. So like we have one wool box right there, and then there's going to be another one in this tower. So they're like, what, 100 meters away from each other? And a lot of the newer ones are designed for the wool boxes ground up. So they would not have two that close to each other. It would be like across two separate areas, or... You know what I mean? So... This one has a lot of areas kind of pulling double duty and having multiple wools in them. Alright, so go ahead, torch there. Let me just embiggen this little platform. Don't worry about this. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. And put some walls on it. Again, everything's fine, you know, nothing's gonna happen, but it's a little defensive fort here. Some of these. Go ahead, do that. And then over here, same thing. Fill that in. And then go ahead, let's do a roof. There we go. Okay, probably should have saved some of the cobblestone, but we'll be alright. Let's put some torches down. So, you remember how I said I have textured every hostile mob in the game to look like Dr. Jenkins. Okay, did you hear that? You get to see the Dr. Jenkins ghast. He is a real piece of work. So there's, I know this because I played the map before, but also, the fireballs don't really do that. First of all, they use the texture of snowballs, which is funny. And two, they don't really do that much damage. Anyway. I mean, they do a lot of damage to me, but they don't do much damage to him. Oh, it is horrible. I'm glad you got to be here with me to see it. Inside this tower, there are ghast spawners, obviously. That's why Dr. Jenkins' ghast is spawning. Bricks. I should have... I can use sandstone. So I want to make a little bunker to where the Dr. Jenkins ghasts can't see me. Let's make this a little bigger. The thing is, sandstone cannot take a ghast impact, but it doesn't need to, because as long as they can't see me, they won't try to shoot me. Now it's time to dig obsidian. So how you doing? Might be here a minute. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, what do you think about Dr. Jenkins' ghast? He's pretty bad, right? Let me hop down here. Alright, great. Let me put a torch on the wall here. So, I don't quite remember where exactly I want to dig down into this thing. So I just kind of pick somewhere at random, quickly. But we're going to drill into this structure at the top. Yes, we found the legendary Dr. Jenkins ghast. Did you get to see it? It is quite something. If you didn't see it on the way in, you'll see it on the way out, because a whole bunch of them are spawning right now. Ghasts need, I think it's a 5x5 block space to spawn. So there's we're digging into this big obsidian tower. There are ghast spawners in the tower. So ghasts can spawn. I have sealed myself in with this little sandstone box thing. So the ghasts can't see me right now, but they are spawning right now. So we'll have to deal with them eventually. Alright, let's go down another layer. I also don't quite remember where I'm actually supposed to dig into this thing. Ooh, this was a good place to do it. There's the spiders right there. So, I think what we want to do is dig this one out, and I'll drop gravel on them. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, the spider Jenkins are really bad, but then so are the ghast Jenkins, but then so are all of them. Okay, so now let's do this one. I'm going to knock out these blocks of obsidian and then place the gravel to make a little chute, and then put ladders down the chute. That's the plan. Also, I got to show you the redesigned house. I did a pretty good job. I say redesigned. It's still just a big giant square box. I just label all the chests now. So, spiders are 2 blocks by 2 blocks, so they cannot fit in a 1x1 space. I don't think they can hit me here, but maybe they can. There's a spawner. So I'm going to go away. There. Oh, no. Dig that one, please. Thank you. Okay. So now we knock out this brick. It's going to take forever because I'm holding onto the ladder, because I don't want to just fall down depending on what's under this brick. Okay, we landed right next to the chest. That's pretty good. Let me place some gravel to land on. You know, nice soft gravel. Alright, and we're in. Oh, there's a bonus chest here in the wall. Let's, don't mind if I do. Ooh, this is good. There's lots of stuff in here. Give it to me. Nice. And then, okay, so the blue wool will take that. Knock that out. We do need to get back up there. We can use gravel. So what I can do is knock out one block of glass and then refill the hole with gravel so the spiders can't get through. Yeah, some of the maps later on do get more I'll say creative with like actual proper traps and things where it's like, oh, open this chest and it blows up. We got you. And I gotta admit, I'm not super a fan of that, but if you just know where all the traps are anyway, it's too bad. This one's not really got much like that going on though. This is one of the easierest ones. Oh, okay, that's a window. I didn't realize that. I ran out of music also. Let me put on something else. What's this? I'll do. I think we've listened to this before. So, I'm collecting extra obsidian. I probably shouldn't be getting this from the wall, because ghasts could be out there. But I'm doing it anyway. It's also nighttime again. And I can't see a thing. Give me that back. How deep was the roof here? It looks like 3 tiles deep. So, how much do I have? I have 11. Shouldn't I have 12? Anyway. We need more obsidian. So how are you doing today? I wanted to, honestly, I just wanted to play Minecraft instead of FTL. Like I've been saying, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be going to a BattleBots thing, so we don't get to tomorrow. And between this and FTL, I'd rather play this. Even with the horror of Spider Dr. Jenkins and Gas Dr. Jenkins and all this. Oh, I was also thinking, you know how the Pokemon Heart Gold? Yeah, exactly. I need to, going to these things always gets me kind of stressed out, so I need something nice and relaxing rather than, FTL today. You know how with the Heart Gold challenge, we ended up taking up quite a lot longer than I thought it was going to? I was thinking about it, and I think the only reason that bothered me as much as it did was because I had branded it as how fast can you beat and not just can you catch every letter. So I think next time I do a catch every letter kind of challenge, I'm just not going to call it how fast can you. It's just going to be called can you. You know what I mean? And I think that'll be fine. I was worried they'd get me on false advertising if I said how fast can you and I didn't do it very fast. But one, that's kind of a dumb thing to worry about. And two, I can just not brand it that way, right? So it'll just be how many letters can you catch in rather than... And then it basically just turns into a let's play where I happen to catch a couple extra guys along the way. Or I guess a couple specific guys along the way. We need 28 obsidians, by the way. Yeah, a normal run or walk. Because I was thinking that I would really like to do how many letters can you catch in Pokemon XD? And I genuinely don't know the answer. I feel like it's all of them. I can't think of a letter you can't get. But XD is a really slow game. So if I branded it, how fast can you catch every letter? It'd be like, well, this is not very fast is the answer. Especially when we're taking like 9 hours to, beat the game. XD also shouldn't have a Yanma situation. There's nothing like that should be like crazy rare like that we have to wait for. So I was thinking we might do that, and then that would be a recurring feature on Sundays. I don't think we do. We might have to deal. One of the way that wild Pokemon work in XD is you put food at one of 3 Pokespots, and then certain Pokemon can spawn at the Pokespot, and then if you get to them before they finish eating all the food, you can try to catch them. One of the Pokespots has and each Pokespot has 3 encounters: a common, a rare, and a very rare, basically. And one of the 3, the very rare, is Wooper. So, top of my head, I don't know how else we would get W. And then evolving Wooper to Quagsire, I don't know how else we would get Q. So we might have to try to get a Wooper. Okay, that's a lie. I can think of ways to do both. You could get W by evolving Spheal into Celio and then into Walrein, but he's got to be like level 50 something for that, I think. Okay, so I'm now cracked open the outside world here, so that's a bit dangerous. And then for Q, it is possible to get a Cyndaquil, which we could evolve into Quilava, just like we did in Heart Gold. But the problem with that idea... Yeah, but the problem with the Quilava idea is the way that you get Quilava, or you get Cyndaquil, is by beating the Mount Battle 100 Battle Challenge, which you have to win 100 battles. And it takes forever. And it's also, like, by the end, they're very high level, so it's very much an end game kind of thing. So I think it would take a lot longer to beat the 100 Battle Challenge than it would to just get a Wooper to spawn. So I'm hearing spiders, I don't see them. And I don't see Dr. Jenkins. Have we escaped his wrath? Do you see the spiders? Where are the spiders? There he is. There's a spider. There too. Okay. I think I'm just going to talk about Dr. Jenkins until the morning. Yeah, so whenever you beat the Mount Battle 100 Battle Challenge, the first time you get an option to pick from any of the 3 Johto starters. So Chikorita, Cyndaquil, or Totodile. And then if you do it again... oh, it would take probably, yeah, it'd be like half the time. And if you do it again, you get a pick between the remaining 2. And if you do it again, you can get the 3rd one. So you can get all 3 of them, I believe. It just takes absolutely forever. So I would rather avoid doing that if possible. Hey, there's just a hole here. We should... Someone should do something about that. There. Actually, I want this. Actually, this is important. Give me that. So I think the Wooper strategy is the better play. I was also thinking about... because you get the option to... You start the game with an Eevee. And you get the option to evolve it into... Yeah, who would leave a hole there? You get the option to evolve it into any of the EVs that exist at the time. So that is Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon, Espeon, and Umbreon. Ooh! Do you see that thing off on the... Okay, that's an unloaded gassed fireball on the left there. If you... This thing, I think that's an unloaded gassed fireball. What was I on about? So, as far as letters are concerned, Espeon is right out because EV already starts with E. So we don't need it. We don't need to get E again, right? We're already set. Umbreon is also out because the first Pokemon that you catch is a Teddiursa. I'm worried that one is. So you'll notice that this ladder has holes in it, and it's because the ghast was shooting me as I climbed it, so it knocked out bits of my ladder. So this ladder is in really bad shape. Look at this. This one's okay. I guess those spiders died. I made this little bunker here, just in case there were lots of ghasts out. So we didn't actually see a ghast on the return trip there. It's kind of surprising. I thought for sure we would. So you can see there's lots of diamonds in this area, and then there's gold over here. We already spent a little bit of time mining diamonds and gold, so I have enough of both to make. You'll have to wait to see the Dr. Jenkins ghast. I have enough of both to make. Yeah, you can see there's a little bridge I made while mining. The diamond and gold blocks required for the monument. So we got a lot of stuff to bring back to the base. Also, when I was jump scared by the spider or whatever on the roof, I absolutely started hammering space to try to jump away from it. So it's a good job I unbinded the key. Can I take all of this? Nice. Let me take this too. I'm going to leave one here in case I come back because I need more obsidian or diamonds or whatever. Oh wait, so Umbreon's out because the first Pokemon that you can catch is Teddiursa. And Teddiursa evolves into Ursa Ring, so that gives you U, so you don't need Umbreon. Jolteon is a decent choice. I know that you can get a Hoppip who evolves into Jumpluff. It's not a great route, but I know it's doable, you know? Flareon would be F, and I know you can get a Mareep and evolve that into Flaffy, so we don't need F. And so Vaporeon, I don't know of any Vs that you can get, like top of my head. Maybe there is one, but I think we would do Vaporeon because it's the only one I'm not certain you can get in some other way. Okay, so first you'll notice on the house is I added this decorative layer of stone slabs around the top. And I mostly did that because it looks nice. But also, let me head up there and show this off. This is pretty exciting stuff. Mobs need a full solid block to be able to spawn. So they can't spawn on glass because it's not a solid block. And they can't spawn on these guys because it's not a full block. So even though I haven't lit up my roof at all, mobs can't spawn up here. Which is great because that means a zombie can't like spawn on the wall and then like jump scare me. So, but also, it looks nice. So that's another benefit. I also organized everything in here into these chests that are all clearly labeled. So we've got like wood, cobblestone, etc, etc, etc. Bridging blocks. Decoration blocks are basically any kind of block I wouldn't want to bridge with. So I'm going to say that obsidian is a decoration block. So you get in there. I'll take the wool. Gravity blocks is for things like sand and gravel where they fall. Leather is for leather, so we got some of that. Armor is for armor, don't have any. Swords is for swords. Bows and arrows is for bows and arrows. Pickaxe and shovel, I can put pickaxes and shovels here. So we can throw the diamond pickaxe back in there. Let's see. Oh, I should get the, start cooking that. Other tools here, don't have any of those. I should take another shovel. It does! And you can use them as an attack because, like you saw with the spiders, I dropped the stones on their head and it got them. So here's food, so we can throw the golden apples we got in there. Great. This is for chests, so I put the chests in there. Items is this one. That's just for anything that doesn't have its own dedicated spot. Hey, how's it going? I'm playing this really old version of Minecraft, so I can play one of my favorite CTM maps. But I'm not allowed to jump. That's the gimmick. I need one of these. And we will put that up there. Those can go in there. Oh, this is important chest. The egg chest. It's got eggs in it. So that is diamonds. And then that's right. So mostly what not being able to jump means is just I use slabs instead. So we get these diamonds, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is it down today? Is that because the Pride update ended and they have to like do maintenance on it again? Because I saw there was a timer on that. I remember. I know it's had it's been up and down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know that that's it. I didn't make a mental note of when exactly the time ended, but I saw it had a timer on it, so maybe it's that. But yeah, I know that the game can kind of go up and down a bit. I'm about to put a bunch of stuff on the Victory Monument, so that's, you know, pretty exciting. I think my next goal is to be well, first of all, I want to hatch all those eggs we got, because I got a couple of really good ones. Yep, true. I've been really impressed actually, because every time, because I play it like every week on Tuesday or whatever, right? And every time I play it, like a couple more moves have been implemented, you know, a couple more abilities work now. No, yeah, I've been really impressed with the work on it. Even when it's not good for me, because I have a guy, and it's like, okay, well, you know, I don't need to worry about this because I know that doesn't work, and then suddenly it does work. It's like, oh no, I thought that didn't work. But I want to say the prankster ability, I was playing and it didn't work, and then they added it, but I might be misremembering. But yeah, I've been impressed. So this thing here on the coming up to is the Victory Monument, which is the goal of this map, is to complete this guy. So there is every different color of wool goes on here, and then blocks of iron, gold, and diamond. So I have the diamond and gold, so gold block, diamond block, and then we have light gray wool, which I just got, and then we have cyan wool, which I just got. So light gray, cyan, throw that in there. So we're doing pretty good on the monument here. We got these last couple to go, and I know just where to find them because I have played this map countless times. It's probably countable, but it's more than you would think. It's more than any sane person should play a really goddamn old Minecraft map. I just really like these. So where we're headed next is that glass path that goes all down and cornery into that bedrock mess down at the bottom of the world there. So I should have actually grabbed more slabs preemptively, but I did not do that. So I'm going to quickly hike it back to the house, grab some more slabs, put away the ladders, and then head on down there. Maybe make more torches too. That's always the solution, right? Is just pick up a different free game. Yep. I'm basically like a ghost, just chained to this map forever. I still can't believe we actually beat the boss as easily as we did. Like I had the leech seed thing in my back pocket, but I thought we'd miss or something. Because leech seed's only 90% accurate, so it always seems to miss at the worst times that it could. I'll throw this back in there. I've got more wood planks. Paulo, if you remember forever ago, there was the big pig that we went to, the flying pig, and it had that chest full of wooden slabs, so I am still working through those. So I'm glad we got all that. Go ahead, do this, make some torches. I'm mostly pretty good about if I buy a game, I play it at some point. There's definitely a couple. One thing I've done is a while ago I bought like a puzzle game pack thing on Steam that had a bunch of different puzzle games in it, and I have not played some of those, but I played all the ones I actually wanted from it. And doing the math, it was a better deal to get the whole pack and then just play the ones I wanted than it would be to just buy the ones I wanted individually. So yeah, I think that was fair enough. I need to make pickaxes. And then, okay, so swords. Let's get a sword from the sword chest. And we'll make a pickaxe. And given that I just dug a billion diamonds, like, there's no reason not to make it a diamond pickaxe. I'm gonna make a spare. I'm thinking about pickaxes, but I see that there's a message. Where's my pickaxes chest? There it is. Yeah, I imagined Rain World's the kind of game that you need to take breaks from every so often. I can see that for sure. Technically on my schedule, I'm supposed to be playing FTL today, but I'm taking a break from that, so you know, that's all good. That should be enough slabs to do the job here. Hopefully. What kind of stuff have you been playing? FTL's a lot of fun, but like I was complaining about in the Poker Rogue, I don't like the final boss. I think it's got two different mechanics from the rest of the game, and it's super overwhelming. Like you look at it and just there's just so much shit all happening at the same time here. So it's a tricky one. So I want to be careful with this and not break all the way through the glass so that I can continue using it as the staircase. That'll do. But you can't really see where the glass ends through the glass, so we're just gonna wing it. Yep, that's how they get you, isn't it? The old, oh, the next run we're gonna get it for sure. The old tomorrow for sure approach. Drop down there. That goes there. That's got to be a double. That can be a single. Light this up. Ooh, cheap viewers. Tell me more. Mysterious viewer whose name is one letter from police for some reason. Yeah, I've already got the cheap viewers. I don't need more. Oh yeah, because I know Inscription is by the same guy or team or whatever behind Pony Island. How is it? It's on my list of games to buy and then make Yui play, but it's not on my list of games that I myself want to play. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're under a cloud now. That's why it's dark. Pump that there. But I know she really liked Pony Island, so I felt pretty good about that one. Let me fill that in just so I can put a torch on it. It's like a card deck builder thing, right? No, that's I think it's fair to just like, you know what, I want to play this today and every day for the rest of the week or however long. That's fair. Some of the I don't, you know, I certainly wouldn't say it's like a perfect game. There's definitely a mishmash of stuff, and there's enough puzzles that you can just like get proper stuck on. And then they're all different too, right? Like maybe you're fine with, you know, the sort of coding puzzles, but then they'll just throw something different at you. I think that's, yeah, I think that's fair. So I need a slab there. So this one should just be filled in. And dig that. I think it's pretty cool. Put that there. Bust through this. The slab there. Alright, we have successfully made it to the Undersky. I think the sign that calls it the Undersky is all the way back up there, but trust me, that's what it's called. I probably don't have enough torches to get all the way through here. So another interesting note is I probably should have brought a bow as well. In the modern game, I believe mobs cannot spawn on bedrock, but that is not the case here. They absolutely can spawn on bedrock. It's actually would be smarter to come do this dungeon at nighttime, because half of the mob spawns would be diverted onto the roof because it'd be dark. As it is, they're all spawning in here, which is much worse for me. Die. And then... It's funny that you say I Trust, because I Trust was actually the name of the program that Dr. Jenkins is from, was I Trust. So, you're actually very accurate. Oh! Dr. Jenkins slime! There he is! Look at him! Look him! He's pretty good, right? I like the Dr. Jenkins slime. So, one of the few items I've edited is I actually made the slime ball blue to better match. So I made the Dr. Jenkins slime blue because his shirt is blue. So I figured that would be what color he would be as a slime. As you can see. But then it was weird that the blue slimes dropped green slime balls. So I made the slime balls green. I mean, I made the slime balls like a light blue. And then because I made the slime balls light blue, I also made sticky pistons light blue. So I've mostly not edited item and block textures, but those are different because I wanted it to be thematically consistent. Where's that spider going? Yes, that is exactly correct. I thought it wouldn't be thematically consistent without it, you know? Like, it just really is absolutely necessary for the artistic vision of Minecraft, but all the mobs are Dr. Jenkins. So, what I'm trying to do now, as I'm sure you can tell, is basically just run around with it like a maniac, throwing torches everywhere I can reach, and then backpedaling to just sort of advance into the dark area here. So, as is, you know, well known, because Minecraft is well known, mobs can't spawn in the light. So, even if I can just like place one torch and then have to backpedal, you know, now they can't spawn there, right? So I've made progress. So that's kind of my idea for clearing this. Thank you. Yeah, the blue ball consistency, I would say. If there's one thing we are in Impossible Game Challenges Daily, it's consistent about... No, I'll just end it at it's consistent, because you just watch a couple of the videos on the YouTube channel, it's like, damn, this sure is consistent. I'll go ahead and throw a slab here. Put some torches up. So I'm definitely going to need more torches. Or morches, as you might say. But just gonna rock and roll with the ones I've got for now, and then once these are all spent, head back to base and regroup. I might need to either go dig some coal somewhere, because there's still a lot of coal over on the main island I could dig, or grow some trees and make charcoal. Oop, pushed a little too far there. Did you spawn up there, or did you climb up there? Torch slabs. Ow. Got him. I would also love to use up this sword and start using, because I looted like a dozen iron swords out of the ghost town, so we can use those. Let's let's go along the edge here. So obviously this dungeon is... Oh, so you can see some light way in the distance. That is where we're headed for. That's the good stuff. This dungeon is a bunch of these big empty bedrock caverns where just boatloads of dudes spawn. That's kind of the idea. Okay, we're out of sword. We have sword again. Okay, iron sword does not do more damage. I mean, iron sword does do more damage than stone sword, but it doesn't do enough more damage to be a 2-hit. That's fine. Get over here. There we go. If I fall in one of these little holes like this, that's really bad, because I just have to let a mob come kill me. Might ought to have brought ladders to get out of things like that, but I did not do that. How dark is this in the video, by the way? Because I know that it's pretty dark here, but I know that sometimes when they get like encoded or whatever, it gets really dark. So like, I did so I had to install a mod for this old ass version because this was before they invented like frame rate controls. Yeah, exactly. So if I fall in a little 1-block hole, I can't put a slab down because I'm standing in the way. So that is a risk to be aware of. And so I installed Optifine to let me like normalize my frame rate. We're out of music, and because it was trying to run at either. Oh gosh. Ooh, you know what would go pretty hard? Yeah. So, what was I about? Modding, yeah. So, first of all, it was hard to find the mod for a version this old. So that was already tricky. But as a bonus with the mod, I just wanted it for the frame rate, but it let me adjust brightness settings, so I set it as bright as it lets me go. Which is also not invented yet as of this point in history. So, we're really getting the benefit from playing this map about 10 years after after its best buy date, you know? I know at some point that it was the case that ghasts did not try to shoot at you, they tried to shoot at your camera. So if you would do F5 and play like this, the ghasts couldn't hit you because they were shooting at the camera, which is off behind you. I don't think that's true for any other like skeletons or anything though. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if it's true for ghasts or if someone just made that up. Which is certainly possible. Yeah, yeah, it was literally the darkest times. But luckily with Optifine, I get all these other options and shit. So you see, I've got brightness up to 100, so I can actually see anything. But yeah, it was either if I put it on power saver mode, it would lock it to about 40 frames a second, and I'm not like the biggest like frames per second. It's got to be 1 billion frames per second, right? But I can't believe that guy didn't hit me. 40 definitely felt a bit choppy for sure, so that wasn't great. But then the next step up, which was like balanced, was trying to run it like several hundred frames a second, and my computer was trying to detonate trying to do that. I have no idea why it was trying to run that many, but now we've got it locked at a cool 75. So thanks Optifine for a version of the game that is 10 years out of date. I've run out of torches, so we're heading back. Hopefully I actually make it back while it's still nighttime so I can sleep and set my spawn point. Sleeping in the little secret base over by the obsidian tower thing reset my spawn, so I would spawn over there now. And I really don't want to be over there. There's nothing there. That's exactly it. It's either you can play at 30 or play at 1,000,000. That's all I got. Like, I'm pretty sure there's numbers between 30 and a million, and no, there's not. I put up a fence around the house. I pointed with my hand there as if you could see that. But that should keep those guys on the right there from being able to get to me while I'm trudging home here. By the way, I forgot to ask, but how's the volume balancing? Minecraft's the hard one to volume balance because it's super quiet, but I like to play music in the background. So I have to turn up the volume for Minecraft, but then turn the volume down on the music. I think it's alright. Alright, let's put some stuff away. Bones, feathers, arrows, gunpowder, string. Let's also throw the... Fantastic, thank you all. Appreciate it. I'm actually going to pull a bit of a... pull a sneaky here. And, hurl myself into the void. So I got all my health back. Grab all this stuff again. Grab the slabs. What's the torch status? Okay, we have charcoal. That's good. Get in there. One more piece of charcoal. I can do 8 more wood. Get in there. And then I can turn these into torches. I also should make new armor. I've actually, from Ghost Town, I looted a bunch of iron armor. So we can go ahead and do this. For some reason, the armor in the guard room does not include pants. All the guards were pantsless. So we'll just have to fix that ourselves here. Luckily, I also found loads of leather, so we can make full armor. I'm going to knock down these trees, because making all the torches takes a lot of charcoal, so probably worth going through this. And then that one's too tall. There is a spider. Like I was saying, it's actually probably the best bet to attack that area at nighttime so that the mobs will spawn on the roof. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. So I'm actually going to grab from the bow and arrows chest. I will grab a bow and I will grab arrows and then do a little bit of that action. And I think I actually left some arrows in here because I'm stupid. So get those, put them in here, and then grab an extra sword. Okay. And extra axe as well. Okay, back to trees. Tree time. Yeah, I put all this dirt and all these, all these torches and everything out. Like, we got to make use of it. Put the saplings in the hotbar there, so I can replant them. Oh, out of axe. But this was before they invented tool repairing, so that's why I'm not doing that. Is because you can't. What else is this before they invented? Oh, the bows are still like the these kind of ones. You have to like charge them up. They just shoot. So that's fun. They don't do much damage though. They're more good for like, there's a lot of guys over there. Let me get them out of my way. Yeah, exactly. Can I shoot faster if I hammer the button? Yeah, this is if I hammer right click instead of holding it down. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think this kind of bow is a lot of fun. But the modern bow does a lot more damage and is probably also, you'll notice that the bow doesn't have durability. It's just lasts forever. They changed a lot of things at how bows work. Like, the modern bow probably makes more sense, like, gameplay-wise or whatever, but man, I like being able to just do a little bit of that action. I can't quite reach that. Okay, gather all the saplings. Replant. Yeah, it's just fun, you know? Like, is it optimal? No. Is it fun? Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. Exactly, yeah. You guys get it. So let's put this stuff away. The string goes in items. The trees go in plants. That's up here. Admire this painting for a second. Okay, good to go. Throw the wood in there. That's our 8 charcoal. So 8 coal is enough to... It is the best painting. Do a whole stack of wood, so we'll throw another stack of wood on there. To make coal, to make torches. 2 more saplings. I'm just going to put them in the wood chest. We'll put them where they belong later, because it is time... Oh, I should also probably grab a couple of foods. There's not a ton of reason to bring... There's not much reason to bring lots and lots of food. Because if you're going through a lot of food, your armor's taking a lot of damage. Which means you're taking more damage anyway. So, unless I want to like go and make like 5 extra sets of armor... and because, again, the way the armor works in this is... The more damage the armor has taken, the less it protects you. So, that's why I just went ahead and jumped into the void with still having some armor on. Was because... the armor was damaged enough to where it wasn't worth keeping. At least in my opinion. So, I find generally if you're going through a lot of food, that means you're taking a lot of hits. And that means your armor's taking a lot of damage. Which means that you're going to take more damage because the armor's damaged. So you just can't win. So at some point you got to just know when to retreat and come back later. So all that said, I'm bringing 8 cookies. It is still not nighttime yet, but it's getting there. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll round 2 on this place. Oh, did I get another sword? I did. If I was smart, I would have stayed in the house and then just not pause the game and just let the trees grow. But I didn't think of that. I didn't realize I needed to go to the bathroom until I was already at the dungeon. So we go through. Once again, I did not bring ladders. So we're just gonna not fall into any 1-block holes. That's the plan. So drop through here. I ought to make a little staircase out of this little bowl. The terrain in this area is not the worst possible thing to traverse without jumping. It's not great because it is kind of hilly, but there's lots of these nice flat bits, right? So we can get around where we need to. Let's make a way out of here before I forget. They're good enough. And then one right there. Some torches. I think it must have rolled over to nighttime because we're not getting a lot of spawns this time, which makes me think a lot of them are spawning up there. Pop down again. So here's another hazard to be aware of is that there's holes in the floor that just go to the void. So, you know, want to be careful about that. Pretty good on spawns though. Yeah, this was I believe at the tool at the time was called MC Edit, and you can really tell where it was used because some of the, like back in the Shattered Sky, a lot of the clouds look a lot like sort of default MC Edit brushstrokes, kind of. So you can really tell what kind of what kind of tool was used to make all this stuff. I say that maybe I'm wrong, and he actually put a lot of time into perfectly customizing all the brush strokes, but it looks very default MC Edit brushstroke to me. I think nowadays you use something like World Edit or something. But yeah, because I played around with MC Edit a little bit. I never made anything like worthwhile, but it's like you can you take your map file and you get like you can do like one block at a time, or you can like copy paste structures. Yeah, exactly. Or you can get like a sort of brush and do like big brush strokes. So it's like, you know, let me get a brush that is 5 blocks by 5 blocks and like, you know, roundy, and then just go and it makes like sort of a noodle kind of shape, you know. Hair spider. But we're approaching something exciting here. This needs to be a full block so I can climb the staircase. There we go. That is, of course, the wool. So let's dig these. Dig this. And then dig this. And then immediately I'm going to put that back because I don't actually want to take that yet. We still have a few slabs and a few torches, so we can actually continue going. Because if you look right there, that looks like something. I wonder what it is. I don't think I have enough torches to get to it, but we do have some, so we can you know, start making a way over there. What could it be? There's a Dr. Jenkins creeper. The one problem with the rapid fire bow is that mobs have sort of you know, you hit them and then they're invulnerable for a second, and then you hit them again, that kind of thing. So it hits so fast that the mob becomes invincible. And they have iframes, is the word I was thinking of. And so like half the shots just bounce off because you're hitting them during the iframes. Oh, well, this is quite the predicament that we're in. I've fallen in a hole. Can I shoot myself? No. Alright, gang, looks like the run's over. You can't beat this map without jumping. I'm just gonna... Whoop, there we go. Just let's fill that in. I'll edit that part out of the VOD, right? So no one say nothing, right? Throw that there. Go ahead and grab this. No one say anything. You know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just don't tell anyone. Our little secret. Okay, actually though, do I not have enough slabs to no, I can reuse this one. Think of what a fitting punishment would be for that. What's the price of jumping in my no jump challenge? What do I need to do to atone? Why is this all the way over here? I can't do a pizza, I could do a cake. Get rid of a painting. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, big Dr. Jenkins slime. Look at him. Look at this absolute unit. So the way that the okay, he was supposed to split into smaller slimes, but he didn't do that. The way that slime spawning works is every chunk, chunk is 16 by 16 blocks, and then extends infinitely up and down ways, has a chance to be a slime chunk. And in a slime chunk, slimes can spawn. And in non-slime chunks, they can't spawn. So, slimes can spawn below Y level, I want to say 30 or 20 or something. Which we are at Y level 10, so we are low enough for them to spawn. And and then that area is big enough that probably some of them are going to be slime chunks. Slimes also don't care about the light level for spawning. So while every other mob, like zombies and creepers and stuff, can't spawn in light, slimes can. And because of the way the game spawning works, where it's like, I gotta spawn a whole bunch of mobs this chunk, once you make it so that no mobs that aren't slimes can spawn, because it's all lit up, it'll, the chance to spawn a slime increases. So as I light up that area down there, we get increasingly likely to see more slimes. Pretty exciting stuff. Alright, so let's head in here. Alright, so I can't do a pizza. But I do have cake, which is similar. And then, okay. I'm going to close my eyes and then knock one of the paintings off the wall, and then it's gone. This one. Alright. That painting's gone. I don't even know which one it was. And then what else? This feather as a third sacrifice. It's the price we pay for jumping in my no jumping challenge. So I'm gonna deliver you this pizza. There it goes. That stuff too, sure. Alright, we'll call it even. Chest. Goes in the chest's chest. Yep, no, it's gone. We're just gonna have to live with there being a hole there now as a reminder of my failure. Let's also grab some of these. So making the wool out of string is not legal to put on the monument. You have to find it. But however, I'm not making the wool to put on the monument. I'm just making the wool to replace the wool we spent making beds, because it's bugging me that the white wool has less wool left than all the other wools. Don't let me forget to get... So I need more slabs, obviously, and torches, but also make me grab some ladders before we go back to Undersky again. Don't want to three-peat that one. Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate it. So we're going to get the blue wool on the Victory Monument. And then... Do I have any iron? I think we only got the iron because it was in that vault room, right? So I don't actually have iron. So we need to do that. Looks like it might be one more trip to Ghost Town for some supplies. Alright, so this is blue wool. Boom. So that's done. We're going to head back to Ghost Town now and go back to that vault room where we got the, I want to say gray wool. It's where we got the one iron block that's on the monument. And see if we can't get another iron block. And maybe some other chests of just random junk as well. How's y'all's day been? Doing well? Enjoying really goddamn old Minecraft, or doing something else on the side that's and just listen to me ramble about God knows what? Oh, here's a bug. If I hit W and E at the same time, that pulls up the inventory, but also I'm walking. Now if I hit E again, I am not pushing W on my keyboard, but my dude just keeps on walking. So like I'm putting on chapstick right now. I'm not even touching the keyboard. But I hope you're having a good relax. I need to do some organizing too. We're just looking at the workshop area I use for robot stuff, and it's like, wow, there's a lot of crap in here. So, oh, good luck, good lord. Yeah, no kidding. That sucks. It's 11 at night here, so. Oh, the fun never ends, huh? Hey, good luck with all that. That sucks. So, down here in this building is like a vault kind of thing. There's some spiders. And we've been here before to collect the wool that was in this little room. There's some gold blocks there. There was an iron block here. Are there more? If I dig that, the sand is going to fall. Does that matter? How did that spider get there? Yeah, no kidding. Come here. Oh, there's a lot of them, wow. They're too big to really fit in here where I am, but let's deal with this. So, in general, shooting arrows straight up is kind of a bad idea, because they can come back down and just hit you in the head. Oh goodness. I hope the adventuring... I hope you get to stop adventuring pretty soon. That sounds rough. Let's go ahead and bust this. I see a chest, I think. Might be a bookshelf. So one good thing about spiders is because they're so wide, they can't fit through one block gaps. So if only spiders are in this room, I'm safe. There's iron in a interesting shape. Yeah, that I hope that takes care of it, or at least gets it figured out, because that's the worst. What's in here? Ooh, glowstone. That's pretty good. Give me all the glowstone. Iron block. Yeah, it's at least knowing like what the hell's going on, right? Like that's at least something. Give me all this. Okay, iron got. I'm sure it's fine. More obsidian. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna try to loot this chest on my left here. Give me. Got it. Let's take this too. And then I have 2 slots left, so I can take this. And then what's in this one? Gold. Don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I can help to to kill some of the time while you're dealing with all that shit, because that's rough. That really sucks. I have 1 more inventory slot, so let's steal this sign. Give me that. How are we doing on daylight? We're... Damn, is it still down? That sucks. I know, yeah, I know it goes down... I don't know frequently, but there was one a couple of weeks ago at this point where I was trying to play it, right? And it was like not wanting to connect me, so I looked it up and it's like, everyone's like, yep, it's down, it's down. There had been some kind of DDoS attempt or something, or maybe there had been a DDoS attempt. Yeah, no, it's definitely the huge update. But they got it back on pretty quick, it seemed. But yeah, I don't know. It's that's always frustrating. That's one of those things with like always online kind of games is like, well, they're always online, right? So if I want to play it now and it's not up now, it's like, well, it sucks for you, you know. So kind of, what can you do? Oh, is there really? Is that down too, or do you just not have it? Fair enough. I didn't know there was. I'll have to look. I'll look for that, because I have been concerned. It's like, what if I'm gonna do a Pokerogue stream and then it's not up? And for the most part, I figure the answer is just, I guess we're doing something else that day. Oh yeah, that's true. Because that would be pretty crushing to lose to lose all the progress. That would be really, really frustrating. I was talking about this with my brother earlier today, because it's like, beating the game is one thing, but like I wouldn't like if you were only ever allowed to use like if there wasn't the sort of meta progress elements, right? It'd be like you beat the game once and it's like, well, I could play it again with exactly the same Pokemon, but why would I do that? But the collection elements really, that's what makes you want to. That's what they get you, right? Man, we got the painting right in the middle of the wall too, so I gotta see it every time. Okay, so go ahead and sleep. I shouldn't have slept actually, because I wanted it to be nighttime, but we'll spend so long dicking around here that maybe it'll be nighttime anyway. Throw the sign in the signs chest. Give me more chests. There, and then get that sign back out. If that's diamonds, that can be iron. There we go. Just a second. Yeah, right. Like we were talking about, like, yeah. Because we were talking about, like, is there any reason to, like, beat the game, like trying to beat the game with like every single Pokemon or something, right? And it's like, it's I like that it keeps track of which ones you've beaten the game with and stuff, because if it was, you can only use these 6 Pokemon, good luck. That would kind of seem like a gigantic waste of time. But am I going to actually try to beat it with every Pokemon? I mean, I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. But yeah, no, definitely the I really like how Pokerogue does the meta progression elements, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Which way around does this go? There we go. Because I really don't like how the official games handle like IVs and stuff. I think it is way too obtuse and like random. So I think it's not very fun to have this mechanic that is super obtuse and random. But yeah, down for everyone or just me. They give you like a sassy message if you put in their own website into the thing, you know, like, hey, is this website down? It's the one I'm currently on. Alright, so I've got the emergency ladders. We've got that going for us. Yeah, but like, so I don't like how the IVs are done in the real games too much, because they're super opaque, and like the only way you get them is either good luck or really weird chain breeding stuff. So I really like how PokeRogue does it, where like the IVs are like some of best IVs. I think that is so cool. And it gives you a reason to keep catching a Pokemon you've already caught once, right? Because you've got it once, right? So you could start with it. But if you catch it again, you know, you could start with a better one. So I think a lot of that is super well done. And then being able to, just in general, catch a guy, and the next time you can start with that one. I think that's really cool. Like, I wish a lot of other roguelike games had that, like, that kind of meta, like, that good meta progression. I brought ladders this time, so I won't have to sacrifice another painting, hopefully. Should have been more careful. That was on me. Yep, I got them. They're right here. No, your reminder earlier reminded me. I was all reminded and ready to go. I take a little shortcut there. Yeah, thanks. You could help. I get down there. All right, so we're heading for this mysterious thing. What could it be? It's a zombie and a creeper. I thought I heard someone behind me. Maybe that was in real life. This is another area, by the way, that would completely break if I played this in a modern version. Because in the modern game, mobs don't spawn on bedrock. I think. At least in some version they don't. Maybe they undid that. But you can imagine that this area would be quite a bit less interesting if mobs couldn't spawn on bedrock. Does slimes not split in this version? Or have I done something wrong there? Because I'm pretty sure they're supposed to split. Oh. Ah, okay, no, that's much better. I feel great now. Oh, more creepers. Yep, creeper jump scare. Absolutely. There we go, we took care of that one, though. This is the problem, because we're coming around like a corner, sort of. So they can come at me from left and right. Oh, I fell in a little hole, but we have slabs to get out of it. Oh, there's a guy. The thing to be careful of is creepers, but also specifically, if I can keep a wall on one side of me, then mobs can't come from that direction, right? So they can only come from this way. So that's a good strategy. Oh, there's 2 Dr. Jenkins spiders. There's a 3rd Dr. Jenkins spider. I have no idea. He probably came from one of the areas that haven't like fully lit up, you know? He probably wandered his way around. Get some torches down here. Spider coming. Dr. Jenkins slime. Yeah, they are not... The slimes aren't... I don't think any of these maps actually rely on slimes. Some of them spawn a lot of slimes. But slimes not splitting is not a big deal, I'm gonna say. So this little cavern's pretty well lit now. We can keep making our way. Oh! What is that? Yeah, so when we killed that big Dr. Jenkins slime, that one definitely should have split. They have 3 sizes. There's big, medium, and small. And big is supposed to split into like 2 to 4 mediums. And then medium is supposed to split into 2 to 4 smalls, like that kind of thing. It's a nether portal. How about that? Yeah, portal to hell, let's go. That's why I collected all the obsidian, is because this is a super inconvenient place for this nether portal. Because it's in the middle of goddamn nowhere. But, I feel like it's not right to just go straight to the nether, you know? So, we'll go there through here and then, like, earn it, and then I'll build my own portal. So here we are. There's a Dr. Jenkins ghast. Immediately. There's also, if we can see any of them. So that's under sky. We're just there. This is you have to burn the wood. Over this way is Creepy Creeper Castle. And then over this way is the Red Mist Beckons. So he got a shot there. Let's head this way. So this area is very hard. He even warns us. So this map's been pretty easy to this point. But I'm going to say the nether part is where it really gets real. And probably this one here is the single hardest dungeon in the game. So, I mean, what are we going to do, right? One thing about the nether is that mobs don't spawn. The mob spawn has nothing to do with light levels. So, putting those torches just is so I can see. It's not really important. It doesn't help me with mob spawns. It just, I can see now. So there's a couple flint and steels in there. There's some stuff in there. I'm not going to take anything because I haven't got a good way out of the nether yet. That's a pretty good chest. More flint and steels. Okay, pretty good. We got to make a staircase up this thing, though. Let me make it just as inconvenient as I can. Can I get a look at one of these Dr. Jenkins pigments? Because the pigmen are also Dr. Jenkins, by the way. I did every I did every mob. Oh, he got me there. I was trying to reflect them at him. One thing with the machine gun bow is it doesn't get a lot of range, so it's really hard to hit ghasts. There's a shot. There we go. Okay, we got him. So one other item retexture I did. So here's the Dr. Jenkins pigman. I want him to be like a Terminator, was kind of the idea here. Because the pigments have the, like, you know, the thing with the, like, the zombie pig flesh coming off. So I kind of wanted that kind of look. But I didn't want him to be like a zombie. So he's like a Terminator. And I retextured the gold swords to be that weird syringe thing. Because I thought it was more fitting. So we've gotten lucky that I haven't happened to get a gold sword at any point in the map, because that would give away that I've retextured them into be like a syringe. So pretty good stuff, I would say. Making good progress to this area. I think I'm just going to help it along a little bit. Alright, we've made it. So that one's pretty tough. Oh, here he is. Look, we can get a good look at him now. Look at this guy. So, zombie... Check out the sword. See, it's like a syringe with, like, mysterious green liquid in it. So the way that zombie pigments work is that they're not hostile unless I hit one. And if I hit one, then it and everyone near it will be, it'll become hostile. I did, yeah! I had a lot of fun making all these Dr. Jenkins textures. I'm not super like, I think this one's okay. I like the big glowing red eye. Like, I feel like maybe the there could be some more texturing on like where the skin comes off, or like the and maybe he also, there's like a weird like lip on the bottom there, but overall I think it's pretty good. Oh, careful. Let me get that. So, this is the beginning of a proud tradition of the brown wool being a joke of some kind. So, I mentioned way back at the start of the playthrough that the brown wool... Let's go ahead and put this in here, actually. I don't think we can get out with it yet. That the wools are mostly in order by difficulty. The brown comes pretty late in the color order, but generally the brown wool is kind of a joke. I think there's a couple where it's something real, but this one is you have to burn the wool or burn the wood. Now, if you don't know the history of really fucking stupid internet flash games, there's a fantastic game called You Have to Burn the Rope. It's really good. It's a flash game, and you play as this little dude, and you walk through a little corridor, and you get to a boss fight against this big, like, block guy, and you can throw axes at him, but he regenerates his health too fast, and you can't kill him with the axes. So you have to, like, climb up the... You have to, like, climb up these, like, stairs and jump into the chandelier with a lit torch. And then the rope on the chandelier, because you have to burn the rope. So the rope burns and then the chandelier falls on him. So the whole game's, like, 30 seconds long. And then there's, like, an ending song that's, like, 2 minutes or something. And the song is just about, like... Yeah, what are you going to do with the rest of your day now that you've beaten this game already? And I absolutely love this game. It's so good. If you want a really fun, like, 30 seconds, you know, pull up, like, Flashpoint or something and find You Have to Burn the Rope. Or maybe I'll stream it sometime, you know. Can you beat You Have to Burn the Rope without jumping? Actually, that would be a fantastic... Because you absolutely can't. The first thing you have to do in the game is jump up on the... It's even in the song, you jumped up above. So that would actually make a pretty good April Fool's Day video for the main channel is... Can you beat You Have to Burn the Rope without jumping? Because it's like the easiest game in the world. Or maybe I could do, can you beat You Have to Burn the Rope without burning the rope? Which you can't do. And then people in the comments of this game, because there's some like Congregate, you know, would like play along and be like, you know, I'm on level 7, you know, like you have to do like there's some kind of like mysterious like way to unlock more levels and shit. Like, man, level 13 is so hard. Like, how do you even get past it? I love that game. So, now that we have seen the nether portal where it's actually meant to be, I'm going to make a much more convenient nether portal somewhere that's not there, because that is so far out of the way. Which is why we collected all the obsidian. So, let's get some of this stuff put away. That can go in there. Items go over here. Oh, we got glowstone. Oh, we actually got exactly enough. Bam, nice. Get in there. Got some of these. Could do more arrows. There's also, one of my favorite games ever is World of Goo. It's like a physics puzzle game kind of deal, where you make these big towers and structures out of goo balls, and then you have to like collect a certain amount of goo balls to beat the level, etc., etc. And one of the levels in World of Goo is called You Have to Explode the Head, which I can only imagine is also a reference to You Have to Burn the Rope. And I think it's fantastic that this absolutely stupid game that lasts 5 seconds, like, it gets like shout outs and things. I think that's great. I'm building a basement to my my house here. Oh, okay, that's the edge of the world. Nice. Go ahead and get out the diamond pickaxe. Are there spiders down here or are they outside? I think they're outside. Oh, So that should be slabs. That should be a cobbled stone. Where is this spider? Oh. I gotta be careful here, because if I fall in the void, I am not gonna get my items back. I would like to go down one more block. We can do, like, this kind of thing to bring that over here. And then build that out. Then do this, put a torch down. So I think this is enough space for the nether portal. Is that, that's not really centered. Let me fix that. That's gonna bug me. I mean, it's not gonna be centered either way, but you get it. This was before they invented you can make nether portals any size. So it has to be 2 wide and 3 tall. Give me that back. So that goes there, block goes there, 3. And then some torches. Go ahead and light it up. I need more cobblestone so that this is not like... Actually, this would look sick to put a big window in here. Let me do that. And then give me gravel. Oh, okay, that's good that Poker Oak's coming back. And that they're responsive enough to respond to things like that. That's cool. And yeah, we got our very own hell portal. You'd love to see it. So I can just fill this in with glass. A little bit more. This part, probably I don't have enough gravel to fill this in. Okay, that's some of it. If I just dig this out, put that there, and then dig this and this, put that one there so I don't get stuck, put that one there, torch. Okay, we have now built a hell portal. Very good. And this kind of looks sick. So, we need to find out what coordinates our hell portal is at. It is at -79. Let me write these down. -79. Y41. That probably doesn't matter. Z -462. So, blocks in the overworld. Let me explain. In the overworld, which is where we are now, every 8 blocks corresponds to 1 block in the nether. So like you travel faster in the nether is the idea. And we can use that. Our portal... Okay, first of all, our portal might crash the game. So, you know, just... Let's quickly save and quit there. Because it could be that when it... Let me actually straight up back up the world file. Hang on just a minute. When it tries to spawn the corresponding portal, what could happen is it just goes, oh, I've already got one. It is... Where's the saves file for this thing? There it is. Let me go ahead and just... Let's just copy the world file there. Okay, sick. It will try to put down a nether portal in the nether to correspond to our portal. First, it's going to look and see if it finds the existing nether portal that already is out there. I don't know if that one is close enough for it to find it. If it doesn't find that one, it's going to try to find some land to put the new portal on. However, a good chunk of the nether in this map is just void. So if it can't find anywhere to put the portal, it might just like blow up and die. So yeah, I'm going to dig some cobblestone. Gas shots cannot break through cobblestone, but gas shots can't break through obsidian, but they can turn off the portal. So what I would like to do is sort of encase the portal in cobblestone, and then with a little like tunnel, more or less, leading in and out of the portal. So we're just going to gather some materials here for this. This won't go to waste because we got a lot of bridging ahead of us anyway. I think we'll be fine. If it does crash, that just means I need to build the portal somewhere else. Or, alternatively, build the portal in the nether first, which we could do. Because since I took note of the coordinates, if you divide the X and Z by 8, and then go to exactly that spot in the nether and build a portal there, then it'll find that one and just sync them up. So, actually, that might be smarter to just build that. Maybe we do that. And then we won't get locked in. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way around, actually. So let me dig a lot of cobblestone here. And then we will head back to the nether the long way through the undersky. And see about building out a little platform to put the portal on. And then build a portal, light it, and then they should link up with each other. And then we can get to the nether without having to go all the way through all that crap every time. And that's the plan. Oh, I can run later than I usually do today. I took tomorrow off, so I don't have to wake up early. And the robot thing is on Saturday. It's just like checking in you can do on Friday, but they don't open for a while, so I don't have any reason to try to leave early for it. It's just like I want to, get there. So I can run longer on today than I usually do, which is another reason I wanted to play this instead of FTL. Because if I'm going to do a game that runs for a while, FTL is just going to be kind of doing the same thing again. So, but this is going to be all sorts of wild and wacky stuff. So I thought this would be more fun. I don't know quite how far away we need to actually build our new portal. But we are looking for... The X should be -10, I think. Probably not 12 hours, maybe 11, Gotta keep, gotta get some sleeping in. What's the day cycle like? Oh, this is perfect. I do. But no, that's fair. I know a lot of the other builders going to this thing are not done yet, or are still frantically finishing stuff, or whatever. But I get real anxious if I don't have stuff done way ahead of time. I'm like, man, it's the week of, and it's not even done. I still got to screw in one screw. What am I doing? Let's swing by and get some more obsidian. Give me that. I still would have needed to harvest 3 obsidians from the tower there. Now we're going back to the undersky, hopefully, for the final time. And we can... Because I forget which direction is... Like, I forget how things are oriented, Like, this... Where our house is to the, north or east or whatever of... I don't know which direction it is, but it's to, like... It's diagonal ways from the portal, right? Like, the portal's there, and we're over there. So, we need to make a similar but 8 times smaller movement in the nether to get them to sync up. But... I don't know offhand which way the movement needs to go. I see a world hole. I guess those haven't been patched yet, since I'm playing in a version of the game from the ancient times. Looks like it doesn't matter though. Sometimes you get rendering errors like that where you can just see through stuff. Like a single chunk will sort of not load correctly. Do I still have the ladders? I do still have the emergency ladders. We're good. So we want to get to x equals 10. Let me check this. And z equals negative 57. So that's the plan. Yep. And hopefully not like get shot off the walkway as we build it. That would be good too. X equals 10, Z equals negative 58. Negative 58 will do. Okay. Anyone shooting at me? Yes. So ghasts can destroy... Okay, well they turned off the portal. That's not great. Where are we? So this is positive X. We want to go the other way. So you see the ghasts can destroy the glowstone there. So we want to go this way. Torch. Who's shooting at me? Ow. This way. Negative 10. I would prefer not to fall in the void and die. We'll see how that goes. Alright, there's negative 10. Can I, like, kill some of these guys, do you think? So like I said, they can't destroy cobblestone. But they can... Yeah, this is rough. And I can't seem to hit him, he's too far away. But they can destroy glowstone. Which way is the right Z way to go? We are looking for... Let me check. Negative 58Z. So negative 24, negative 25. We want to go that way. Now, one thing that is good is the ghasts do require blocks to spawn on. Even though they can fly, they have to spawn on blocks. So out here in sort of this void area, like there's not going to be any ghasts that a ways. They're only going to be this a ways where there are blocks. However, I think the horrifying visage of the ghasts more than balances out the benefits there. I like how they open their mouth though. Oh, that was close. The bow is good for hitting the fireballs back to them. If I ever unlock emotes for this channel, they're just all going to be Dr. Jenkins, I think. I think that would be good branding. Oh, okay, well we killed him, but we ran out of arrows. What Z did I say I was going for? Negative 58, okay. $50, $51, $52, $53, $54. Alright, now we need to make a little platform here. You're right, there are arrows in the chests. Good thinking. I think we're good though. So right here is where the portal should go, more or less. So, and then knock that one out. Oh, that guy's right above me. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I can't jump, so getting the ones Getting the ones up higher is kind of annoying. We'll use ladders. 3, 4. Dig that out. 1, 2. Oh, took a direct hit. But I was standing on the obsidian, so it didn't get broken. Light the portal. Okay, this should link up to our house. Haha! We've done it! So, that's really good. I'm gonna sleep, but it doesn't matter because there's no time in hell. And then we're gonna go back to hell, and I'm gonna build a little like box around the portal there so it can't get knocked out so easily. Give me more arrows as well, and then yeah, like you said, I'll loot the once I have a sort of route back to my house that doesn't involve going through like 3 different dungeons, I will we'll do this. Go ahead and loot all the stuff from that area we were in. That's my plan. Go ahead and get more cobblestone on the. There's no time in hell. It's I mean, it's true. Oh, we should fill that in. All right, so put up this. Do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Fill up the back wall there. Let's bring the front forward a little bit. Do that out. Ladder up to the top of this. So the idea here is just to encase the portal in stone so that the ghasts cannot see me. And then they will not shoot at me because they don't see me. Oh, my ladder. Give that back. Oh, see, that one shot at me because he could see me. Ow. Oh, you're like right there. Ow. So that gas definitely can see me, but we can put more rocks down. Do a little bit of this action. Okay, there. So that's getting better. Let's make these. Let's keep going. A little bit of this. So and then do a little bit of that action. There. Okay, so I've now made this little safe room. Let's knock these out. Ah, no, they have to physically see me. And what is really good about the have to physically see me requirement is if I do something like this. Those go in there, and then let's grab some glass. This seems like a good idea, right? There. So, gas shots can break glass, but like that dude definitely could see me, but they don't like see this guy right here. You know, he can't see me because I'm behind the glass, which is I think very funny. Now I'm gonna do, or like that guy right above me there. So I do need to be careful to not let them, you know, see me. So we do this and this. So even though the ghast could definitely shoot through this, he won't because he doesn't know I'm here. Let's do the floor too. There we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of what we in the biz call a wibble wobble. And the reason for this wibble wobble is because I don't want... I'm going to make a door at the end of this little path, and I don't want any gas to be able to sort of see through the door and get a clean shot all the way to the portal. So I'm just going to add this little wibble wobble in so that they can't do that, right? So, you know, we come out of here and we go, okay, right? But the gas, they have no idea. They don't know what's going on. And that's the plan. So, yeah, so we've got a little safe room now, which is great. I would like to add a railing all the way down this whole little path. I probably won't do full walls around the whole thing. Because as long as you're moving, it's not too hard to avoid the gas fire. But I would like to add a railing and add like cobblestone and stuff so that we don't have to worry about it, you know. I can eat these, but actually cookies are useful because you can only eat as much as you need, so let's actually eat that. Put that, let me keep them. Go ahead and dump that in there. Have my trees grown yet? Oh yeah, they have. Okay, it's tree time. And then I want to dig more cobblestone. Actually, I think I have some stone. I'll use that. Hang on. There we go. Ooh, and another thing we can do is leave a flint and steel in a chest in the nether so that we don't have to worry about getting stranded. We're nearing the end of this map. The intersection in the nether, those 4 dungeons, Red Mist Beckons, Creeper Castle, well, I say 4 dungeons, Creeper Castle, and you have to burn the wood, that's the final intersection of the game. So, we're nearly there. If I play my cards right, I might be able to finish it today, but I probably won't. It'll probably be, the grand finale will probably be next week. What time is it getting to be? Yeah, I probably should stop pretty soon here so I can wake up in time to get packed and stuff, but I'm having fun, so I'm going to keep going a little bit. And we did have to cheat that one time and jump, so maybe we'll do better on the next one. I know there's a lot of maps in this series, and I know the order of them is kind of weird, because certain ones have been marked as, like, discontinued, like they don't count anymore. That happened to Canopy Carnage, and that happened to Black Desert. There's also Endless Deep, which I don't count because it's like really boring. I don't know if that one officially counts or not, but the lore is really strange on which ones count and which ones don't. So, what are you doing? I want to... After Infernal Sky, we're definitely going to do Sea of Flame. That feels right. Sea of Flame is the other one that was born as a pure survival map, but then got the wool blocks just sort of stapled onto it. So that feels right to do that one next. After that is going to be Kaizo Caverns, which is, I believe, the first one that was built ground up for the wool boxes. So we'll do that next. And then after that, the timeline gets a little bit wibbledy-wobbledy. So we'll figure that out when we get there, because that's already going to take like a while to just get through all that stuff. I had some saplings in here, put the wood back in. I replanted them all, right? Yep. So we don't actually need very many torches for the nether dungeons, because the mobs spawn anyway, but we definitely need a couple. So I can use these stones and bricks to make a little railing. I believe ghast shots can't break either of these either. Because if they could, I wouldn't use them for the railing, because they wouldn't be very good at it. Ow. They can knock torches off the ground, though. As you can see. But this is why we have the wibble wobble, is because even if they shoot me dead on at this angle, they would just hit the wibble wobble. They wouldn't hit me. Or they would hit me. That's fine. But they wouldn't hit the portal and knock it out. And they wouldn't hit anything important. And with the little... So you see that their shots are doing... They make me slide around, right? But with the little railings, Ow. Eat the cookies, okay. With the little railings, they don't do that. Now I need to kill some of these guys, there's too many. Can I hit them? They're too far away. Yeah, this is one spot where the modern bow would be way more useful. Because these guys are far enough away, I'm having a lot of trouble hitting them. There, got him. How about you? Alright, we're gonna send that. The railings also are gonna help with taking recoil. Because they kind of bump me around when they hit me. And I would rather they didn't do that. So... Bam, railings. So I definitely want to make sure when I start rapid firing arrows or something that I don't hit the pigmen, because that'll make them mad at me. And then all the pigmen will start attacking me, which makes this area a lot harder. So we definitely don't want that. Can you get out of the way, please? Yeah, so the fact that I've built this little bridge means that the only place in these chunks for pigmen to spawn is on this bridge. Because they can't spawn in the void because there's no floor to spawn on. So just like in the overworld, it's going to try to spawn every pigman on this bridge. Ow. I'm gonna go to the you have to burn the wood and dig up all the bricks from the wool box there, and then use those to make more railing. Oh, there's a ghast in here. Cool. Okay, we got him. There's a second one. They're actually not so bad in enclosed areas like that, because what makes them really bad is that they can float out of your reach. So when they're stuffed in a little small box like this, they're pretty easy to take out. Give me more wood. Alright, I'm gonna now dig these bricks. Bricks dig kind of slow, so this might take a second. Oh, I jumped off that one too fast. I think what we'll do is I'm going to make this little pathway. We will we'll get the brown wool safely on the monument, and then I'll probably call it there for tonight, and maybe off camera just go like dig a bunch of cobblestone. So the two areas we have left, other than this one, are the Red Mist Beckons, which is basically, you remember like Cloud 9, Paulo, where it was just like bridging through all the clouds? It's like that, but the clouds are made of gravel this time. So so you can walk on them, but if you update the wrong block, the whole gravel cloud will just like fall into the abyss. So obviously that's not great. So we need to bridge through that, but we need to bridge through it carefully. So I'm going to need a lot of cobblestone for that. Also, ghasts are going to be shooting at me the entire time, because the big gravel clouds are really good spawning platforms for ghasts. So that'll be fun. And then the Creepy Creeper Castle has 2 wolves in it, and we will get to that when we get to it. There is a... It's 2 dungeons in one, right? Like there's one path and then the other path. Yes! It absolutely would, if they destroy a gravel block. Let's see if this is enough. I don't think this is. But Creepy Creeper Castle does have cheese strats. So I will probably go for the cheese strats, because I like cheese. We're going to continue this. Exactly, cheese grommet. So we'll probably do the cheese strats, I'm thinking. So it shouldn't actually be too bad. By the way, these wood slabs are really stone. So what did they just take out? Oh, they took out my torch. Okay. So actually, the wooden slabs resist gas shots. I don't believe wooden blocks do, but the slabs do. So that's kind of funny. All right, let's knock these out. Need some more bricks, so we're going to continue dismantling this thing. Is there a pigman? No. Oh, there is one right there. Cool. Yep, another win for the fake wood slabs. If I really wanted to, I could be making the guardrails out of double stacked wooden slabs, because they're just as good as stone. But the wooden stacked, the slabs are what I used to not jump, right? So I'm kind of trying to save those for jumping emergencies. That was funny when the gas spawned in here. I believe that the only requirement for gas spawning is it's like a 5x5x5 block of space. So they can spawn anywhere they have a nice flat surface like that to spawn. It also means I probably ought to check how big my my nether base is and make sure it's not big enough a gas could spawn in it. That would be pretty bad. I think ours is 4x4 though. I think they're too big to spawn in it. And if not, that'd be really funny. So yeah, it's okay. It'd be a clippable moment of me getting jump scared by a ghast. So true. You know, you got to think about making sure you have those clippable moments, right? Nope, I gotta be careful here because that guy really wants me to hit him. So like I was saying, if you hit a pigman, they get mad at you, and then all the pigmen are mad at you. And it's very easy if you're trying to dig something to accidentally wall up a pigman who walks in front of you while you're digging. So you gotta be a little bit careful there. They don't stay mad forever. If you can like deload the chunks or something, like if you go far enough away, they forget. But it's really hard to go far enough away in this map because most of the world doesn't exist. Also, I believe if you kill all of them, and there's no more for them to like hear that they should be mad from, that does work too. But they spawn really fast because, like I was saying, there's nowhere else they can spawn. And also, that might not actually be true at all. Alright, let's see if this is enough blocks. That's exactly right, yeah. If there's no witnesses, I mean, nothing to be mad about. Is 24 a square number? Shouldn't that be 25? Why am I missing one? Oh well. There's a lot of them in this room. This is what I'm saying about they spawn a lot. Now, one thing that is really good about zombie pigmen in this version in particular is they drop cooked pork chops. These dice cannot pick up blocks. So they drop cooked pork chops when you kill them, which are one of the best foods in the game, and they come pre-cooked as well. So it can be worth trying to fight them, but like I said, it gets them all mad at you. So it's not maybe super worth it. Okay, just fill that in with that. Okay, I think that's good enough on the railings front. It certainly actually could do something like this. There we go. So I've got a railing on just this side, and then we get here, and then this part's all railed in. So I think we're good to go. I was worried about these guys like pushing me off the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be fine. Just don't walk off the edge, right? Easy. So, where did I put the wool? Which one of these is it in? It's in this one. Okay, good. Give me that. Give me that. Torches, good. Give me all the other stuff. Give me a chest. I'm going to grab one of these flint and steels. How many can I grab? Oh, quite a few. Okay, good. So, we've got some stuff. We can now bring it up my stupid staircase. Around here. So I think it's always a good idea to store a flint and steel next to your portal just in case it goes out. Now I've got this thing pretty much Fort Knoxed, so it shouldn't go out. But I'm going to store one anyway, so we'll throw a chest down there. Go ahead and put some flint and steels in it. Just a couple, you know, just in case, right? And then over on this side of the world, I can throw a chest right here and put one in that too. Yep, just to be sure, just to be sure. How are we doing for sunlight? Pretty good. The glowstone dust can go in there. Cool swords go in here. Bows and arrows, that goes in there. And then I'll keep some. We have food. Golden apples go in here. We have leather. So leather's going to go in this one. Keep the ladders. Wood goes in here. And we got brown wool to put on the monument. I think this one's a really good use of the brown wool because getting to the nether in itself is kind of a dungeon. So the challenge of the brown wool is not the actual area, you know, which is just burn or dig through some wooden blocks, which is funny. But it's like, congratulations, you made it to the nether, you know, here's your wool, that kind of thing. So I think this one's pretty good. There are other jokes that are in this that are a lot funnier. Although you have to burn the wood is a reference to, like I said, one of my favorite stupid ass Flash games, so that's pretty good. But I'm glad it's there, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think nod is probably the right word. Just a little nod to, because it's not. If you don't know about this stupid Flash game, it's still funny that there's this area. It's like, oh, this is super hard. You're not gonna make it, and then you just go through some wood, right? That's still funny, even if you don't know about the Flash game. So I think it works. The next plan I want to do is continue pulling stuff out of those chests in the you have to burn the wood dungeon. So I'm going to do that, and then that'll probably close out the night, I'm thinking. That shouldn't take too long because we have the portal right there in our house anyway. So it should just be pretty quick back and forth, hopefully. And then, probably off camera, I'll go and just like dig up an island or something to get a bunch of cobblestone, and then we'll be ready to attack the final couple dungeons on the next week's stream on Friday. So that should be pretty good, I think. Like, I'll go to like that third island there and just dig off the whole top layer of stone, and we should be good to go. You are allowed to sort of use your body to push the pigmen like just off the edge, and they don't mind that. It is specifically punching them. Yeah, the pigmen spawning is very aggressive because there is nowhere else that they can spawn. You know, it's all void except for these couple areas. So can I fit all these? No, I can't. There's 3 that didn't make the cut. 1, 2, 3. Give me those. Put the chest there. So can I take this stuff back? And then one more run through to get the last couple of flint and steels, and then we've extracted everything. But yeah, the zombie Dr. Pigman Jenkins, I like this texture. So I think it's pretty good. I don't know why the hotbar. Did you notice it goes kind of weird right at that one spot, and I don't know why. Let's see if it does it again on the return trip. So plunk that down. Flint and steels all go in here. All this junk goes in here. Flint and steel goes in there. Yeah, let me see if it does it again. Chest goes in here. There's a zombie. Oh, see, it's doing it right now. It's when I like look at. Is it when I look at you? It's like when I look at the pig man. You see? That's weird. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, so put all that stuff away. Now, if I really wanted pigmans to not spawn, I could make the floor out of slabs for this little pathway. Because like I said, mobs need a full block to spawn on, and slabs don't count, but they could still spawn on the sides, so it wouldn't help that much. So we'll just wing it. One thing that can be super duper frustrating is if you try to build like a minecart track through the nether. Pigmen spawn all over the track, and then if a pigman spawns on your minecart track and then your minecart runs into them, then like you stop moving and bounce backwards, which is not great. So what you can do, but you can't put minecart tracks on a slab, they have to be on a full block. So what you can do instead is, so see how I've got the slabs here at like my head height? If I do this with the slabs and then put minecart rails like on the block underneath them, you can ride in the minecart And you don't take suffocation damage because you're not technically inside a block. You're inside a half block, which doesn't count. But the pigmen can't spawn there because there's the slab is in the way. So you get these railways that are just like covered in slabs, and it looks really silly. But that's the reason. Now, this map is small enough that we don't really need to worry about building rail lines anywhere. So I'm not going to. Is there a zombie? Oh yeah, we have a we have a zombie down there. This map's small enough we don't really need to worry about making rail lines or anything. But in some of the bigger ones, that the anti-zombie pigman railway tech could certainly come in handy. Throw those in the chests, and then over here. Oh, my pants are completely gone, but the rest of the armor's still there. Let's make new pants. Alright, and then go ahead and put these stone swords in here, but I won't use them because I have iron swords. Pickaxe and shovel, so pickaxe go up there, shovels go here, and this is for other tools. So hose go in here, axe goes there. Okay, great. So that's all set. Gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, we ran out of music, so I think I'm going to call it there for today. Thanks for coming by. I got to play like 3 hours of Minecraft, so that was a lot of fun. Have a nice rest of your night or morning or whatever time it is. Once again, as I've said a dozen times now, no stream tomorrow, probably no stream Sunday, probably yes one Monday. I'll see. Have a good one. Have an Impossible Game Challenges daily.